back to my channel. Today I am doing a super exciting video. I'm going to be doing a Coachella or music festival inspired makeup look and hair. I forgot about hair. This is obviously not something that I would necessarily wear every day, but I think it's really cool. So I hope you guys like this makeup tutorial. If you do, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up and let's get into it. So I'm obviously starting off with a clean face. I have moisturizer on and lip balm. Obviously, because you're going to be at a festival all day long, you want to make sure your makeup stays a really long time. So I highly recommend using the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. This works so well. Literally, I went to school today and my makeup lasted all day. So now that it feels like tacky on my face and stuff, we're ready to go and start with the face makeup. So if I was going to be at a music festival all day long, I would definitely wear BB cream or CC cream, mainly because it's really hot outside and you don't want to put a heavy foundation on your face. And also it has SPF, so it'll kind of protect your face from the sun. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to be applying foundation. This is the Revlon Color Stay foundation. I'm just going to be applying this with my beauty blender, my wet beauty blender. Oh, make sure to get your neck so it's all one shade and you don't see any foundation lines because that's not cute. I'm going to be using two concealers. The first one is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and then Maybelline Instant Age Rewind like brightener concealer. So I'm just going to put this one around my nose and blend it out. This one I'm basically just going to be using underneath my eyes, kind of on my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin, just to like really brighten up my face. I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the original one. This stuff makes your eyeshadow last all day long. So now I'm just going to set all that makeup with the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. This is translucent, so I'm not going to be adding on any more color to my face. I'm also going to set that primer with the same eyeshadow and like a little smaller brush. I'm going to be doing my eyebrows, so I kind of wanted to zoom up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to be using the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. This is super easy to do since it's just powder and I just think it looks really nice. Whenever I do my eyebrows, I like to focus on the middle part and then like drag the eyeshadow down to the tail, as you can tell. Kind of take the leftover and do the front. Take like a clean spoolie brush. This is just like from Sephora. Every time I go in there, I'll like take a few. Brush through my eyebrows to kind of blend the eyeshadow a little bit more. To set them, I'm going to use this like Maybelline Brow Drama. It's kind of like a knockoff of the Gimme Brows by Ben Rector. I'm going to be keeping my eyeshadow like really simple and natural, and you'll see why later, but I'm going to be using the Tartelette palette. Like, look at how beautiful it is. It's just like all matte. I love it. Taking the shade Super Mom right there all over my lid. I'm going to be taking the shade Wander. It's a really light brown, super natural, and I'm going to just kind of blend this into my crease. I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone using this contour palette from NYX. I'm just going to be using this like white shimmery shade right there. And I'm also going to be taking that same shadow and applying it in my inner corner. I'm basically just going to be lining my eyes really quickly with just kind of a thin line of the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. I'm going to try to do like a little wing too, because festival, we gotta go all out, right? So this is the part where you can be a little bit flexible. Basically, we're going to be adding another layer of eyeliner on top of the one that we already have that's like colorful. So I'm going to be using this like eyeshadow from Starlux. I'm going to be using this eyeliner brush and kind of like taking the eyeshadow off and kind of putting it on top of, and there you go. That's what it looks like. I think it's really pretty. Now I gotta make sure that my eye doesn't like open all the way because otherwise it'll smear because it's really wet. This eyeshadow is in this shade Rose Gold. It's just like so pretty. So while my eye makeup is setting, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my face. So I'm gonna contour a little bit with my NYX contour palette. So you guys probably know by now where to contour, but basically, I'm just going to be contouring like the hollows of my cheeks. That looks really intense. I'm going to blend it out, don't worry. I'm going to use the leftover product and go up on my temples and also on my forehead, like just a little bit. And obviously, blend everything out so we don't look like a clown. I'm going to be taking this banana powder right there. It's just like the yellow-ish toned powder and kind of like highlighting this whole area of my face, kind of where I applied that highlighter earlier, the Maybelline one, to actually give like that really nice glowy effect on our cheekbones right there. I'm going to be using this highlighting brush from Luxie. It's a tapered highlighting brush. It looks like this. Never used it before, so this is the first time. And then I'm going to take that white highlighter right there that we used earlier. This is like my favorite part of doing my makeup. I'm gonna take just like a little bit of it and apply it onto my chin and like my forehead and stuff. I'm gonna use this blush. This is by Tarte. It is in the shade Blissful. You don't want to add too much blush because if you're out in the sun all day, your face is gonna naturally turn red anyways. I'm gonna take this brown shade again right there and just kind of apply it underneath my lash line. Okay, so now for the really fun part. I'm gonna be taking this Maybelline eyeshadow. It's in the shade Too Cool. It's one of their like 24-hour shadows, so this will literally last you all day. I'm gonna be doing that super cool like dot design kind of like on my cheekbones, and then I'm gonna be going up around my eyebrow. Give it that festival vibe everybody does. I'm just gonna be using this and like creating like little circles in that shape that I told you. So I'm going to move on to doing my lips just because I want to save my mascara for last. The lip liner that I'm going to be using is by Model Co. It is in the shade, honestly, I have no idea. It doesn't say, but it's just kind of like a nude color. And then for the lip gloss slash lipstick, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid in the shade Nude Thrill. It says it's matte. It's not really matte. It's more of like a sheen. Is that a word? Oh, make sure your lips are nice and moisturized before you put on lip liner. Otherwise, your lipstick's going to look really bad. I'm also going to be filling in my lips with this color too. This will help my lipstick last even longer. Okay, so I'm going to be curling my eyelashes, and then the mascara that I'm going to be using is the Tarte Lights Camera Splashes. I'm using a waterproof mascara simply because when you are at a festival all day long and you start sweating or something. Now that my makeup is all finished, I'm going to set it with the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender Setting Spray. This is just going to ensure that your makeup is going to last all day, and it kind of sets everything in place. Hey, so this is the finished makeup. Do you guys like it? Okay, so now it is time to move on to hair. I'm honestly so excited about this hairstyle. I want to split your hair down the middle. Okay, so then you want to split it into two. And I'm going to be Dutch braiding from here down to like about my ear. So if you guys don't know how to Dutch braid, I'm really bad at explaining stuff like that, so I'm not gonna try. You can kind of watch me do it, but if you do need extra help, there's tons of tutorials on how to Dutch braid on YouTube. So I'm gonna take this piece up here, kind of like this piece right here, split it into three. So now that I'm kind of by my ear, take a hair tie and just create a ponytail. You can use like an elastic, but I actually just ran out of elastic, so convenient. I'm so excited. So I'm not gonna touch it for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the other side. Okay, so now both sides are braided, and now I'm just gonna kind of pull apart the pieces of the Dutch braid and make it just like really big and chunky, tumbler-like. So now I'm going to curl the hair right here. You can leave it natural if you want, but I'm gonna go the extra step. I'm gonna apply heat protectant first to my hair. I'm pretty sure that this is by Chi. I don't know. But anyways, it comes with 3 barrels. I'm using the biggest one. I'm not exactly sure what size this is. I'm gonna guess it's like a 32 millimeter maybe. Somewhere around there. It's just gonna create like big, more like loose curls. Yeah, I'm gonna be super casual about this and just grab kind of bigger pieces. I like to hairspray my hair before I even curl it. This kind of like helps it stay and curl better. So this is the finished makeup and hair for Coachella. Do you guys like it? So I hope you guys like this look. This is the finished hair and makeup. I think it looks really cool. I'm ready for Coachella right now. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. I'm not really sure how long it's gonna be. I hope it's not too long. And I will talk to you next week with another new video. Bye guys.